So here on the banks of the Ljubjačanka River, today we're going to use Boat Tour Sulc. All these boat cruises here. Miha Sulc is the owner there, payment on board. Plaćilno na Ljubljanici, which means payment on board, of course. Leaving now. He's down there at the moment, so we'll head down, make our payment, and let you know what it's like on our river cruise through Ljubljana. As I said, all these boats are the same price.
I'll let you go down and speak to you.
I'll head down, make payment, and we'll set sail like Gilligan's Island. Welcome aboard Lana Sulc. So we've committed to make payment here to Miha on his little green boat here on the banks of the Ljubjačanka River. As he goes outside, he was just finishing a dart as we came here. There's Louise, there's me, and there's Miha coming back on board. So an intimate Ljubjačanka River Cruise
How many other people are here with us?
with some of our nearest and dearest friends, and I'll just show you the other guests that are with us today. Say hello, guys. Welcome aboard. So campers, off we go on today's adventure on the Ljubjačanka River, and I desperately hope it is the Ljubjačanka River. This is just the way we roll. We'll grab some footage on the way as we take off here from just around the corner to the Boat Sulc. He's got a nice steering wheel on the boat, so I'll give him that little mahogany number there. Looks like a car steering wheel, something I had on the old Kingswood back in the day. But we've set sail now down the beautiful Ljubjačanka River here in Ljubljana. So our tour today provides commentary from me. So, well, we committed €15 a person, €30 of our hard-earns to enjoy this intimate cruise for two with Miha, our captain. There is a fridge at the back of the boat, so they do have self-serve drinks on board if you like. So let's stick our head back and see what that looks like. As you can see, self-service, pay at the captain. So he has large cans of the Union and Lushko cans, so he's being obviously a little bit safe there. Cans and plastic bottles. So the Unions and the Lushkos are €4 each. Reasonable prices for a cruise ship here on the Ljubjačanka. Some waters and soft drinks at €3. Small cans of beer for €3.50. Some soft drinks there for €4 as we go under a bridge. The imported Staropramen beer, the Czechoslovakian number, which I don't mind. The Staropramen is €4 as well, and glasses of wine at $2.50 or €2.50 each, or €30 for a bottle. And also Red Bull for €4 if that takes your fancy. As we make our way down the Ljubjačanka River, I think we're sort of going through a little bit of not an industrial, but a domestic area. Louise, would you call it this?
I think it's just where we were, John.
Yeah.
It's just where we were out of.
So there's the other excited punters move back towards us, moving the other way. Miha gives them a little wave. Now we continue our journey along the beautiful Ljubjačanka River. So Miha's little boat, well, our private little cruise, he's coming to shut the doors, I think, because he has got the boat heated. Doesn't come with a audio tour of what you're passing by, but again, your eyes give you a bit of a look at the beautiful Ljubjačanka River as we make our way through the A little bit of a residential area here. We're up on top, or at the front. A little bit easy to take photos and show you some of the scenery of where we're travelling through. Ljubljana Old Town fading into the distance behind us. As we relax out here, I'm going to stop for a second to zip my jacket up because it is a little bit fresh.
I've got to get my jacket.
Louise has come out just in her vest, so she'll be ducking back inside to get her jacket as well. Here on the beautiful Ljubjačanka River in Slovenia's capital, Ljubljana. Okay, campers, I do have the Slovene heritage from Pekmurje. And as I mentioned earlier, the swans feeding and ducks again here on Ljubljanica River. We've veered away from the Ljubjačanka River. Ljubjačanka, I think, is a restaurant that I'm looking forward to going. So Louise getting much humour and my shame. And, the river is called the Ljubjanica. I will add corrections back through the video for everywhere else I've called it the Ljubjačanka River, even all the way back to last night when we strolled along the Ljubjanica, and it is the Ljubjanica River because I've just Googled it. So we're on the Ljubljanica River here. We're going to go under a bridge. There's plenty of clearance here, but we will just make sure we don't smash our heads. Miha, obviously a seasoned veteran at this caper. There's a few little boats parked there on the sides of the river. I don't know what this place is. The audio not coming through for some reason. Where we are and what we're doing. But look, we're the accidental tourists. We love it. I remember watching an episode of I Show Speed, and he was, and that is probably a copyrighted name, so if I'm in trouble, I do apologise. I Show Speed that did a tour of the Ljubljanica River on a green boat. So I set out to try and find a green boat. We asked at the information booth which is the green boat that travels the Ljubljanica River, even though I think I called it the Ljubjačanka River as well to those guys. So maybe that's why they couldn't help me, but we found old Greenie here.
They didn't correct you either.
No, they didn't correct me. They sort of giggled. There's 4 kids that were every time in the tourist information centre in the middle of Ljubljana. You may find this as humorous as me.
Very polite.
They were Googling everything I asked them. I can Google myself. I walk into an information booth to get information.
No, but do you think they were Googling what we were saying to them in English to translate it for themselves?
Nah, they spoke perfect English. They spoke perfect. I should have filmed it. Would have made great food. They were helpful.
Gave you exactly the information that you needed.
Exactly, and suddenly we've made it onto Greenie. They said there was no green boat, which we will explore a little bit further. If we do find the green boat, we may do this cruise again, this time with audio. Here on the beautiful Ljubjanica River. That's Ljubjanica, Ljubjanica River. How's good's that for spelling? Lucky I only had that one unfiltered Union beer at lunch, or after breakfast, early lunch. Here in the capital of Slovenia, Ljubljana. I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. It's actually a little bit cold on the head, and I'll have to help Louise duck inside to get her jacket because I think she's a little bit scared of Miha.
No, not at all.
It was Miha. Now I've probably forgotten the captain's bloody name.
The captain. I think he likes to be called the captain.
Yeah, I'll just call him captain, or yeah, something along those lines. Anyway, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we're still recording. Okay, in Australia you get pretty hefty fines for not wearing a seatbelt. You get pretty hefty fines for driving too fast. And you get fines for using your phone while you're driving. Let's look at Miha. Give us a wave, Miha. Hey, Captain, how are you, buddy?
He's just so relaxed and
So relaxed.
I love it.
And as you saw, he's on his bloody phone.
I love it.
Crikey, lucky. I don't know whether he's going to run aground or what.
Tell you what, he's under the pirate.
As we're passing by the Rečni Pirati.
Yeah, I've seen that actually.
So we've got the kayakers here doing their little thing through there's a little course here. Oh, he's got that. Well done, buddy.
Oh.
As he takes our boat on. Is Miha going to get him? No, he's done well. Well done, buddy. As he gives us a little wave there. And off he goes. He took Miha on. Miha, unperturbed, still on his phone. God bless him. He's nearly taken a kayaker out. He's still not off the phone. It smells a little bit of petrol inside, which is another reason why we've come outside. We fear we may get some sort of poisoning. But we've come outside having a real great time. If Miha lights up a dart in there, Louise, I think I'm swimming for sure. I'm going to be on this kayak. Anyway, we continue our journey up the Ljubljanica River. As we pass under another bridge. It's reasonably low, as you can see. I can't even get close to touching that, so it is safe. Thank God. Miha, obviously knowing the water here, is veering a little bit towards the shore here. There is these trees here. This is a little bit of a remote part of the Ljubljanica River, so if he does pull ashore and anything happens to us, please send for help. He hasn't sparked up, but he's finished on the phone. He's picking his nose, but hey, I won't mention that. Let's have a look at the Ljubljanica River. Oh no, the boat's stopping. I'm really scared. Hopefully he's just turning it. This might be the turnaround spot. That's why old Miha, the old wily veteran. And as traditional to Slovenia here, the floating Jägermeister bottle goes under the boat. You heard that clunk? Hopefully that doesn't go into the motor. But he's heading back. So our fears have been allayed. He's not pulling ashore to...
No fear. There was absolutely no fear.
Okay, there was no fear, but we will watch Deliverance tonight, and fear may come back, Louise. So we thought it might have been a bit of a deliverance moment there as he pulled it, as old Miha pulled over to the shore. He's off the phone now, so he's focused on task. And the kayakers continuing to practice their chosen craft. Get that? Craft is a play on words, like a sea craft. Okay. Sometimes I kill myself. Now I'm capturing a fair bit of footage, so, and I am banging on a fair bit, as Louise would vouch. 100%. How lucky is he? See, the thing with you guys is you guys have to log into YouTube, subscribe to our channel, like, watch and share to get this content. Louise has it live every day of the year. As I keep saying, she's a lucky, lucky lady. 4 degrees. It's a balmy 4 degrees. Sunset 5:08 today. So right now it's 3:24. So it's still got solid 90 minutes plus 100 minutes.
Really biting, isn't it?
90 minutes before sunset. All right, we've gone back inside for a little bit because it is a bit cool. We're just teeing up our next activity, which is locating a mlekomat, which is a milk dispensary. They do sell here in Ljubljana unpasteurised cow's milk, so we'll be purchasing some of that to taste. Louise is really worried about the dietary impacts, digestive impacts of that. But as we come along there, as you may or may not be able to see, old mate Miha has sparked up and enjoying a dart as we head back into Old Town Ljubljana. I'll film a little bit of this from inside because it is a bit cool outside. We will duck out again in a sec, but yeah. As Miha enjoys the diesel fumes and his cigarette behind me. Louise enjoying the warmth. Like I say, boat for 2 or 3 if you can, Miha. As we pass under the Cobblers Bridge, and I'm probably saying that wrong, so I'll put the name up along the bottom of this video. The church bells ringing in the distance. Just checking my microphone's working. It is really, really pretty. The tide seems to be a little lower at the moment, as judging by the water levels on the sides here. But it is a really pretty journey, guys. and one we highly recommend. Old Town Ljubljana, guys, as we head towards the Trimosti Sulc cruise lines on the Lana Sulc. Could be an old girlfriend, wife, mother or daughter. And just again, I'm just showing you the externals here. Francisco Carollo, name emblazoned on the bridge. 1, 2, and 3 bridges as we pass Hedison Square and that iconic red Franciscan church. We walked from the Dragon Bridges last night past this bridge with all the locks again on it, Louise, is that correct? And had a couple of beers up here last night. For those of you playing along at home, had a lazy beer under a blanket with the castle up to our right as the pedestrians on the bridge inspecting that plethora of locks that adorn the bridge. There's thousands of bloody locks up there. As we approach the famous Dragon Bridge here in Ljubljana. There is 20 dragons, I believe. Is that correct, Louise? So there's...
Yeah, 20.
20, so there's...
So 5 on... Is that right?
Yeah, so there's 4 on each corner. Yeah. And each of the light posts have 4 little dragons on that as well, which makes 16 more. So 4 and 16 equals 20. There was Harat's pub, the Irish pub that we went to last night. But yeah, just beside the Dragon Bridge here, it is one of the more iconic bridges relating to the story of Jason and the Argonauts slaying the dragons and discovering Slovenia. So the light posts have 2 dragons, 2 or 3 dragons each?
I think there's
2.
One dragon on each corner.
1 on each corner.
And then 4 little ones.
So they've got these fjords here that control the levels of the water in the Ljubljanica. So if the water is too high, they open it and allow the water to come out to help to maintain the water levels at a certain height here on the Ljubljanica River in Slovenia. Just a little bit of information that our captain Miha was able to provide us with today. And we're on the Lana Sulc, Lana, the daughter of our captain Miha today, who has done a really good job taking us on this little cruise through Slovenia. Again, it's not a spoken guided tour, but any questions we've had, he's more than happy to answer. And again, the linguistics or language barrier wasn't an issue at all. And that's the end of that. As Miha parks the boat here, parks the boat. You dock a boat, don't you, Louise? We did enjoy that. Look, we joked around. Miha was a very hospitable host. There was drinks on board. Highly recommend jumping on Miha's boat here. Miha's boat, sorry, Miha, name Miha. Miha, M-I-H-A, on Miha's boat here on the Ljubjanica. Thank you very much, Miha.
Thank you.
We did enjoy that.
Ciao.
Cheers, mate. It was a good cruise. He did explain everything. I really didn't pester him too much. We sort of had an idea of what we were going to see, but the Boat Tour Sulc, and there's the sign there, goes every 30 minutes from his spot here. 15 euros for an adult, 8 euros if you're 6 to 12. Give him a wave as you're coming past. He's here on the banks of the Ljubljanica River. Explained again a few different bits and pieces along the way, that some of which I didn't capture. Look, he had a couple of darts. What are you going to do?
You couldn't smell it.
No, he was locked away in his little booth. But we did enjoy that. And I'll just show you his sign once again here, where he is in front of 29 Gasilsovo Nabrežje Boat Tour Sulc. And it was heated, it was nice and warm inside. He goes every minute. How long did that go for, Louise? Again, my watch does everything except tell me the time. And you hate those things. It's 3:52. So it was a full 50 minutes. So there you go. Boat Tour Sulc down the Ljubljanica River. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, as much as we did. Cheers. Just a bit of a disclaimer, guys. Boat Tour Sulc was good. Yes, there was diesel fumes in the boat. Yes, he had a couple of cigarettes, but hey, we were the only ones on the bloody thing. So we had full run of the boat. He let us go in, he let us go out, he let me film everything. He answered every question we had. So I vlogged as much of that little Ljubjanica tour for the full 50 minutes as I needed, wanted, or had to. So great thanks to Miha. He was a good host. Thanks again for watching till the end. We really hoped you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed that cruise. Boat Tour Sulc. Miha was seriously a legend. On our next episode, we wind up what's been a huge first day in Ljubljana. A little more shopping, a food challenge and dinner at, wait for it, Ljubjačanka. Yes, you heard right, Slovenska hiža, Ljubjačanka. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more of our content. Comment and let us know what you think. And as always, we really hope you enjoyed the show.